my channel. On today's video, I'm going to be trying out the Anastasia Norvina palette. Anastasia recently shook the world when they announced they were going to launch this palette, and I was so excited when I saw it, especially because of the shades in here, like the color scheme. It is so pretty. So I purchased this on the day that it launched, and it actually arrived super quickly. And I think it was on Tuesday when it launched, like last Tuesday, and then I received it on Wednesday. No, Thursday, I think. But I think my FedEx guy hates me, so my palette came out broken. I will put a picture right here of how it arrived. So I contacted them, and they were super nice, and they were so kindly to send me another one. So now I have two palettes. So I'm going to be using the one that is not broken, because the other one came broken. I kind of fixed it already, but you can still see that it's not like normal. So once again, so this is what the actual packaging looks like. It's like a lavender kind of purpley packaging, and then the same on the back. It just has the palette and all the information. This palette retails for $42, just like the other palettes that they have. And once again, like the texture, it's like that velvety, like all their other palettes. It's the same thing, it's just like a different name. So this one the second one that I got, it also came a little bit damaged, but I'm okay with it because it's not broken. I guess it's just because of the heat. I live in South Texas, and the heat is so bad in here. I just think the shadow moved a little bit, but I don't mind because it's not broken. So it does come with a little plastic thing to protect your shadows. It comes with a mirror. It comes with a brush, which I'm going to put aside. And these are the beautiful shades right here. I know everyone was intrigued by this color. This is the shade that was like the most popular one, that had everyone like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And yes, it is so pretty. I understand why. So yeah, these are the shades right here. I'm going to be creating a look out of this, and I'm going to be testing it out to see if they are powdery, patchy, or anything. So I am going to start with my eyes first, and then I'll just do my rest of my face. I do have a couple of products that I want to try as well, and I just have them like all in here because I did purchase a couple of stuff. So I'll be trying that too. So first of all, I'm just going to be prepping my eyelids. So I'm going to be using the COLOURPOP No Filter Concealer, and this is in the shade 15. So I'm just going to be applying this. And also, I finally washed my brushes, so they're fresh and clean. And to set them, I'm just going to be using this shade right here from the Anastasia Contour Palette. It's this shade right here, just to set the concealer in place. Okay, so now going straight into the actual palette. There's a lot of shades in here that I want to use, but I think I kind of know what I want to go for. So I'm just grabbing a Morphe M441, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my crease shade. And I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is called Soul. Oh my god, I put my fingernail in it. Literally, with these shadows, you just want to like grab some and then just like tap and then just build your color, because it does have fallout. Let me see if you guys, I don't think you're going to be able to see that. So I'm going to be applying this on my crease. So next, I'm gonna grab this Luxie 231 brush, and I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, which is Passion. Once again, just tap a little bit, like grab a little bit, tap the excess, and I'm going to be applying this on the outer V of my eye and on the inner corner, and I'm just going to be blending that in there. Bring it a little bit towards the crease. That purpley shade will disappear a little bit, but we're going to go back and put a little bit more. So going back to that Morphe M441, I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more of that Soul shade. And I'm just going to be applying this on top of here because we did lose a little bit of that purpley shade. And I do want it to show more. So I'm just adding a little bit on top of here. I don't know if I want to use Rose Gold or Celestial, which are these two pretty shades right here. I think I want to use this one. So I'm going to be using the Rose Gold. And I want to apply it with my finger just because, ooh. Okay, so these feel different. This feels kind of like smooshy. Kind of like the ColourPop eyeshadows. Like, they feel kind of like wet. They don't feel like the other ones. So that's interesting. So I'm going to be applying this on the center of my lid. I am seeing that it's kind of, the glitter is kind of falling, but just make sure to like really tap it in there. This shade is so pretty. So now I want to go back to that passion shade that I was using, and I'm going to be applying a little bit more on the outer V and inner corner just so I can like diffuse that harsh line that I left right there. And then go back with that blending brush, add a little bit more of Soul, and just blend it right here. So now what I want to do is, I'm going to use that brush that came with the palette, and I'm going to grab a little bit of this shade right here, which is Celestial, and I'm going to be applying that. Okay, nothing is grabbing with this brush, so I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to apply a little bit right here on the center, just to give it a little bit pop of color. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to move on to my face. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to be applying my primer to my face. So I'm going to be using this ColourPop All Star Matte and Blur Primer. I recently got this. It looks like this right here. Sorry, the light is too bright. So I'm going to be applying this, and it's my first time using it, so I'm going to see how this works. It kind of looks like the Maybelline primer. It looks like the Smashbox primer. It kind of has that little tube thingy. So, okay, does it twist? Oh yeah, it twists. So I'm going to be applying this on my face. It kind of feels like the Maybelline one. This might be similar to the Maybelline one. It doesn't have a scent. It has like a natural scent, and it does feel kind of like the Maybelline one. So, okay, now that I have my primer, I'm going to be applying my foundation. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Natural Beige. And I'm going to be applying that, and I'll be right back because you guys have already seen how I apply my foundation. So I'll be right back. So I'm back, and I already applied my foundation, did my eyebrows, and I already put on eyelashes. Also, quickly, I recently purchased this ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. And it's a brow setting gel. So this is what it looks like. To be honest, I really do like it. Like, it does set your brows in place, but it's like so tiny. Like, I need a bigger one. So let me just like put this on my brows to set them. So yeah, it is kind of like you can feel it, like kind of like hairspray kind of, but this is the size compared to the NYX one. Like, ColourPop, we need a bigger one, kind of like a mascara size. So yeah, I think I need a bigger one. We need ColourPop to make a bigger one because I just think this is too tiny, and I'm gonna go through it like so fast. So that's also another thing that I bought. So now moving on, I'm gonna be moving on to my concealer. I recently bought this concealer, the Too Faced concealer, and it has been my favorite at the moment. So I've been really liking this one. I've been using it, and I really do like it. Like, it doesn't crease, nothing. I'll leave my review up here if you guys want to go check that out. So I'm in a shade Nude, so I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes. Center of the nose, forehead, and chin. And once again, just blend it with my beauty blender. So now to set my under eyes, I'm going to be using the ColourPop translucent powder. And to set my entire face, I'm going to be using the ColourPop setting powder, sheer press powder in the shade medium. And I'm just using my Morphe Y1 brush. I've also been using this one a lot to set my entire face. So now I want to move on to my under eye. But first of all, I'm just going to wipe this away. So I'm going to move on to my bottom eyes. And basically, I'm going to be applying, let me see, what should I apply? Okay, I'm going to be applying this shade right here, Passion. And I'm using a flat definer brush. This is a Morphe M432. And I'm gonna line my bottom lash line. Kind of like if it was eyeliner, but with shadow. And then I'm going to be using a pencil brush. And I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is Soul. And I'm just going to be buffing that under the eye. This is such a pretty shade. I kind of want to put it all over my lid. Okay, so also I want to add a little bit of this shade right here, which is Base. I'm going to be adding that under my brow bone. Just right there, just a little bit. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of Dreamer to my... Ooh, this one's like super creamy. To my inner corner right here. And I'm going to be adding also Wild Child, which is this pink one right here, to my inner corner. So that is it for this palette. I'm not going to be using it anymore. So now moving on, I'm going to be contouring my face with the Anastasia Contour Kit. Once again, I always use this contour kit. I think brands need to come up with new contour palettes because I feel like I always use this one. And I haven't really seen a lot of brands come out with contour palettes like this one. Make sure I get the jawline, my nose. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to be using, as always, the Morphe blush. And I kind of want to use this pinkish one, just a little bit, just because I don't really see a purpley shade in here. So I'm going to be using that one, which is a little bit pink. It's called Goals. And just tap a little bit because these are so pigmented. Okay, and for highlighter, of course, I'm going to be using Anastasia. So I'm going to be using the Amber Sea highlighter. And I'm going to be using my highlighter brush, which is a Morphe M510. And for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Sephora Kohl Liner in the shade Cocoa. And I'm also going to be applying mascara to my lower lashes, and I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. To get like close. I feel like the these shades make my eyes pop out more, like make them more kind of like greenish, because my eyes do change depending on eyeshadow, clothes, whatever. So I do see them a little bit more green. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it through the camera, but I do see it. So next, I also recently purchased this setting spray. It's the ColourPop All-Star Face Setting Spray. And I guess they only have 1 scent, so it's this color one. So I'm going to be setting my whole face. Ooh. Oh, that smells so good, you guys. What does it smell like? I know what it smells like. It smells like Michael's in the fall. If you guys know what I mean, if you guys have been to Michael's during the fall, it smells like that kind of like cinnamon kind of leaves. That's how I smell it. So it smells so good. I love that smell. It feels so refreshing. So next, I also bought these Too Faced, they're called the Liquid by Matte Longwear lipsticks. And I bought these because they were buy one get one free. I think that sale's still going on. I'm not sure to when, but I'm going to be using, I think, the shade Cool Girl, because the other one is darker and I want kind of like a nudie shade. So this is the shade right here. And I don't think I'm going to be applying a lip liner with this one. Ooh, yeah, this is a nice shade. Okay, let me just open the other one and try it on top of this one to see how it looks, because I want a little bit more color. So this is in the shade, where's the shade? Sell Out. Oh yeah. And they feel kind of like moussey, like they don't feel drying at all. I'm gonna wait till it dries, because of course you have to test it out when it's dry, because once it dries sometimes the liquid lipsticks can feel too drying. But so far this does not feel drying at all. So this is the final result. This is it for this video. Do I think the Norvina palette is worth it? Yes, it is worth it. For some reason, this palette had a different formula. I feel like it had a different formula on their shadows. It was not too powdery. It did have a couple of kickback basically on this shade, Oops, which is base. But other than that, it does have a little bit, but not as much as the other ones. I really do like this palette, and like I said, I'm going to continue using it to try out the other shades. But yeah, this is worth it, and I really do like it. So yeah, this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.